Well, folks, summer has turned to fall. The leaves are changing, and we got a ball game to watch. Tonight, we will crown a new homecoming king and queen for the class of 2024. Hi, everybody, and a very pleasant good evening wherever you're joining us from, alongside my esteemed colleague, class of 2019 alumni, Weston Hamill. My name is Kyle Tognazini. It is our pleasure to welcome you into the broadcast booth as we are minutes away from game number 6 of the Warrior football season. Tonight, the Lompoc Braves make the 30-minute trip north to face off against our Righetti Warriors. Weston, we're at the halfway point of the season. For the Warriors, they're 1-4. I don't think that really tells the full story about this team, though. This team competes. Every game this season has been a one-possession game. And Weston, if you're Coach Pickett, you have to lean on that as your message to the team, right?
This team has fought in every single game they've played in. And the 2 games that we were here to watch ourselves, they've been in it every single time. They can play in shootouts. Their offense can at times be a spark plug for the team, but also I think in any way possible, even if the game gets ugly, they're still in the game and they can focus on a part of their team to hopefully be an X factor for them to win this game. If I'm Coach Pickett tonight, though, I'm saying, listen, boys, this is a big game, okay? We don't need any distractions out of you guys. We don't need you guys during the game looking for your homecoming date in the stands. We don't need you on the sidelines looking for your buddies saying, hey, who's got the aux cord for tomorrow on the party bus? No, not right now. You can worry about that tomorrow. But right now, we have a job to get done, boys. We're 1-4. We lost the past 3 games in a row. Close games, albeit. But tonight, let's get some more push out of you guys, okay?
Absolutely. We're going to send down to the field for this playing of the Star Spangled Banner by the Righetti High School Marching Band. A fantastic rendition of the Star Spangled Banner under the direction of Mr. Charlie Kim, drum major Kimberly Duvall. So, Weston, let's talk about the Braves. Lompoc comes into tonight with a 3-2 record, 1-1 like a lot of teams here in the Mountain League. And really, while it's not quite the talent level we're accustomed to seeing at Lompoc, this team can score points. They can win game. They kind of rely on the history of their program. Last year, we saw the graduation of one of the best to ever play quarterback at Lompoc, Kevin Ross. So anyone stepping in for him's got big shoes to fill. The Braves this year turned to their quarterback, Tony Arango, and he's done a nice job leading this offense so far this season. What can you tell me about him?
Tony Arango, as a senior QB, he has experience, and he tonight will look to lean on his wide receiver duo of Nelson Maldonado and Jacob Manzo. However, he's struggled at throwing the deep ball as of late. He can look to maybe shorter routes, intermediate throws, dump it off to his guys. Playmakers look to create in space, and he definitely has a good grasp on this offense.
Yeah, this offense, interesting, watching the film on them. They come out of a variety of looks. Last week against Paso, they come out in the power I, then they spread it out 4 wide, then they come out in a little pistol formation. Sometimes they run a 3 running back set. I mean, this team's got a lot of different looks. I think the foundation is they want to run the football, smash mouth football. We'll see a sophomore running back in Lompoc, but I think they're going to be somebody that's, they're going to score points. and I think you can score points on them if you get the right looks for the Righetti offense. But really, Weston, I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about homecoming. It is homecoming. Clearly, you should have one homecoming king back in the day, but you didn't. And this has got to be a fun night and a fun game to be at. Big dance tomorrow night. You mentioned it earlier. All the proposals, they're getting more out of control each week. What do you think it's like for these players playing on big nights like this?
Well, first off, you're absolutely right. Everyone said it was an upset when I didn't win Homecoming King. I tried to get a nomination. I wasn't even on, the board to get nominated for Homecoming King. But that's whatever. That's in the past. For tonight, I mean, if they already took my message as Coach Pickett, like I said 5 minutes before, they should be focused and ready to go. But I think tonight, I think they just need a spark plug, Dogs. I think they need to do something, something crazy tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like a fake punt, an onside kick, something that just something on special teams maybe to get this team going, because the meat and potatoes of this team, the offense and the defense, as of right now, they're playing hard, of course, but they're not something.
Not finishing. I was at the game last week against San Ynez, and it was, they got up on us 21-0 in a matter of the first quarter, and we fought back the whole game, ended up taking the lead. A couple, it got really weird late. There was a couple really bad calls that went in the way of San Ynez. Neither here nor there. It's a loss regardless, but I think for the Warriors, for me, if we can start early and put the first points on the board, I think that goes a long way in the confidence of this football team.
Absolutely, and maybe even having someone who we haven't said their name yet at all step up tonight. We need someone who's going to be that player, maybe that X factor, maybe not, Cash Carter or Jacob Nelson, one of our top players, but who else can step up for this team? We've seen in moments as well. We've seen a few players. We've seen the offensive line have really good moments for us. We've seen the defensive line really make plays. And, if we can control the trenches, I think, let your playmakers make plays, let them create, but we're going to need to show some physicality tonight, I think.
So the Warriors won the toss. They will defer, but they will be kicking to our left, and that is into the wind here tonight. Foggy night, kind of windy and cold. It says game time temperature about 59 degrees, but I don't believe that. Wind chill's got to bring it down a little bit. Fun, interesting side note, RJ Fuentes, the running back for Righetti, played last year at Lompoc. He transferred from Lompoc. His family moved here to Orcutt. So he knows a lot of these boys. It'd be interesting to see how his game is here tonight. He had a I think, game he wished he could have been better at last week. Was frustrated, but I think, look for him to rebound tonight. But like you said, who's going to be that guy to step up and make a play? Well, we'll find out here. It's time for some football. Andy McGowan will tee it up here for the Warriors. He kicks it straight, and that is going to be fielded about the 15. That's Monte Ortiz around the left side, and he is tackled about the 31-yard line. That's Thomas Harris with the tackle. And so here come the Lompoc offense, led by a quarterback Tony Arango, who is QB1 this year. Big shoes to fill as he takes over for Kevin Ross. And we'll see what kind of offense they come out in to start. Running back one will be number 25, Noah Kennard. He's the sophomore, 150-pound sophomore. He'll be in the backfield. They're going to come out in a two-receiver set with shotgun. Handoff goes up the middle for a gain of 2 on the play. And so a good opening play for the Warrior defense. Jacob Nelson on the tackle. So that running back handoff was Marcus Bailon. He is the running back to start the game here for Lompoc. Maldonado lined up wide to the right. Motion man fullback is Axel Adame, a two-way star for the Braves. Drop back, play action pass. Looking to the left, Maldonado, that's caught. But wrapped up fast is a good swarm tackle there by Thomas Harris. A good play by a player. Well, he's come on as a late sophomore, Thomas Harris.
Thomas Harris, we've called his name out earlier this year as well. Maybe he can be that player, and also as a sophomore too. to maybe give this team, an edge on these Lompoc Braves.
So it'll be 3rd down and 5 from the 36-yard line. Warriors trying to get off the field on 3rd down. They're going to go 4 wide here with a single back. Motion man is Ivan Villalobos. Play action pass. Now he scrambles to the right. That's caught. And that'll be a 1st down. That's Monte Ortiz, the 6'1", 170-pound senior, who makes the play out to the 46, and the first down of the game will be for the Braves.
Good curl route by Ortiz, and also the shiftiness to get around multiple Warrior defenders for the 1st down. Looked like they could have had him stop short, but that was a really good shifty play.
So Kennard now in the backfield. Kennard, the sophomore, will run up the middle, left side, pushes his way forward, but he's met by a handful of Warriors. It'll be a gain of 5 for Kennard.
We'll see how the Warriors defense goes as the game carries on as far as their tackling goes, but they've had some issues this year, I think, with just form tackling, and I think they just need to get people to swarm to the football, wrap up, let your teammates help you out.
Pass is complete. That is to Jacob Monzo. As he catches that for a 1st down. And it'll be spotted at the 43-yard line, another 1st down for the Braves. So, like we said, short intermediate routes, he's doing those pretty good.
And right there, for example, multiple tackles missed from the Warriors defense. They're going to need to really make a point of emphasis of wrapping up and having the whole team swarm to the football.
Kennard in the backfield. This handoff goes to him. He finds some seam left side, goes up the middle, and he'll get about 6 on the play. He's wrapped up by Adrian Mondol. Adrian Mondol up for homecoming king tonight, I've heard. One of the popular votes, but who knows? I'm always wrong in this. I don't teach the seniors, so I really don't have a great pulse of what it's like in the senior class. 2nd down and 4. Play action pass. Arango dropping back, looking left, and that is overthrown. Intended for Maldonado. Good coverage there by Amba on the play. And we'll see them take their shots. Lompoc has done that in previous games. And like I said earlier, Arango hit and miss on the deep routes. So, we stay with them. There could be opportunities there to intercept. Third down. And the Warriors jump offside. That is Twisselman, I believe, on the offsides penalty. So it'll result in the 1st down. 1st and 10 for the Braves. You already got a dinner delivery up here in the booth?
Yeah, that was a tamale delivery from my Aunt Amy. Shout out to you. Not a shout out to my uncle, who's probably doing nothing to help her out. He's probably just chilling back there in his backyard, listening to the crowd noise and stuff. But Aunt Amy, you are the best. Thank you. All right, back to the game.
Back to the game. 1st and 10, handoff is running back. Breaks a tackle, pushes his way forward. Marcus Bailon, good play there, and he's just going to keep going. The ball's not even dead yet. Referee is not marking it down, and it gets all the way out to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, Lompoc just pushing and pushing until he kept going. That was a long play.
Well, someone definitely told this kid that the Rugby World Cup on, because that looked like a scrum to me, Togs. The push from this kid already, he's already had about 3 runs where he's made multiple defenders miss and kept his feet moving and gaining extra yardage.
1st and 10, big set that time. Oh, great play there by Mondol and Twisselman. Twisselman blows that play up in the backfield. Good job by Daryl Twisselman, who had his guy around him and still made like the one-arm tackle. That was a fantastic play.
That was impressive. Great job from the line up front to really get through the line and blow that run play up.
Stop made by number 19, Twisselman.
So, second down and 14 from the 24-yard line. They're going to go trips right formation. 4 wide receivers on the field for Lompoc. Drops back, he's going to look left. He's going to mush forward. Oh, a great job in the backfield. The Warriors get a sack. That is big. I believe number 54 for the Warriors. What a great play there by Gabriel Sanchez.
Sack on the play by number 54, Gabriel Sanchez.
So we come up on 3rd and long, and if I tell you, it's been rough sometimes. The 3rd and longs have been extended for the Warriors. Crossing our fingers here, but they had trouble getting off the field on 3rd and long. See how Lompoc handles this. They could kind of in between land, try to get like 10 and try to go for it. They don't have to get it all right here. We'll see what they choose to do. Oh, they get another offsides penalty by Twisselman. Oh, man. So it's not the worst thing, but it'll make it 3rd and 14. See if the big fella can make up for it here with a great defensive play.
Just a little too excited after 2 tackles for loss on the past few plays. A great run stuff from Twisselman, and then Sanchez on the sack, 3rd and distance. You don't want to give the Braves any more free yardage. Let's go. Let's make a play here.
4 wide again, Kennard in the backfield. Arango drops back, he's looking to the left side. He makes a completed pass. That is going to be their guy, Maldonado, who found the space in the zone coverage, and he sits down for a 1st down and goal. So 3rd and long, a good play call there, kind of sat in front of the safeties and beyond the corners, and a good job there by the Braves. It'll be 1st and goal here on their first possession of the game. Chewing clock. We're already 5:14 left to play in the first quarter. This drive has lasted almost 7 minutes. Maldonado on the Wildcat. Breaks out of it. That'll be a touchdown. Nelson Maldonado, 7-yard touchdown run for the Braves, and they strike first.
I got to credit the Braves O-line. They are creating some massive holes for their quarterback there and also just on the run game.
Yeah, absolutely. They took it to it. That's a long drive. 7 minutes and 6 minutes and 59 seconds officially on that drive. And that is a really good job of controlling the clock. The extra point is good. Jackson Taylor on to attempt the extra point, and he kicks it through the uprights. 7-0 Lompoc leads. 5 minutes and 1 second left to play in the first quarter. We're glad you're with us here at Righetti Sports Network, bringing to you all the home games live. We have back-to-back home games this week and next week against Arroyo Grande. So it will be a fun one the next 2 weeks, that's for sure. If you're just joining us, that was the first possession of the game. Lompoc got the opening kickoff, drove down the field, took 7 minutes off the clock. Nelson Maldonado ran it in from 7 yards out, and that's where we stand here, 7-0 Lompoc over Righetti. And now, Weston, Righetti, you got to answer.
Yeah, Lompoc on that drive just so composed, right? It just looked effortless from them, just moving the ball up the field, chewing all that time off the clock. That's going to really pay dividends for them if they keep that alive. But now, we've seen this before. Warriors down early, time to answer back. Let's see what they have. I think you test the run game out, see how your line does, try and really push it to the D-line of the Braves and see what you got, and then open it up in the air with Cash Carter and some of your playmakers.
So Taylor will tee it up. Amba and Mraz back deep to receive for the Warriors. And Weston, I think if you're the Warriors, you got to at least just put some first downs together because your defense is probably a little tired.
I'd say so.
It's going to be into the end zone for a touchback. So the Warriors will get the ball. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. They turn to the senior quarterback, Cash Carter. We talked about Cash at quite a bit of length earlier. Kind of the same story with him. He's getting more experience. He's played okay. He's played good and really in some spots. He's struggled in some spots. The consistency, I think, like the whole team, is kind of looking at the whole team. staying consistent. And let's see what he can do tonight.
Well, now we'll see if Righetti is really in mid-season form. Cash Carter, first season as starting QB on varsity. Now let's see if he's really got what it takes right now.
This will be RJ Fuentes up the middle, and he's not going to get much. He's brought down on the play by Axel Adame. And, you know, the defensive front here for the Braves, they run 3 down linemen, kind of run a 3-3-5 situation. 3 down linemen, they usually send 1 to 2 blitzers. One of the outside linebackers, you'll see 55, which is Jose Robles or Axel Adame. They blitz on nearly every play, so it's a matter of which one is going to come, if not both of them. That's kind of how they play their defense. So Cash Carter back into the pistol this time. Motions Finley out left. Carter's going to run it this time, right side, and he is brought down from behind, and they're just on cue, number 55, Josue Lopez. Good tackle there. Jose Robles. It'll be 3rd down and 5, and an important 3rd down here early in this game, Weston.
I think a factor for tonight is really to try and create 3rd and short situations, so that way you're not really predictable on 3rd down on offense. If you're 3rd and 10, 3rd and long, needing to air out the ball. I think if you just manage to crank 4 yards a tote, you should have success.
They're going to go big power formation. Fuentes left side can bounce it outside. He can. He's going to get the first down and some. RJ Fuentes with a big first down for the Warriors out across the 36-yard line.
First down, Righetti.
Good play call there. They bunch it up. 1 wide receiver. They bring extra linemen in. Have Aiden Finley, the kind of blocking tight end, go in motion, and they seal the outside. And RJ Fuentes is allowed to get it there, and he did a great job there for the Warriors. So here we go. Vance Abercrombie into the game in the backfield. He's going to get the carry. He's going to the left side. Turns his legs forward for about 4. Good play there. Good run there by Vance Abercrombie. He's getting more touches on offense. He's played a lot of linebacker this year, but it's kind of been the backup running back. Him, RJ Fuentes, Ethan Sunderhouse, a lot of the touches you'll see in the backfield for the Warriors tonight. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
It'll really help the Warriors offense if they can spell Fuentes some carries, get him some time to rest and have their backups, have some good carries for them.
Cash Carter on the read option, and he's going to keep it, and it's going to be close. I don't know if he quite got it, but there is a penalty marker on the play, and that's in the area of most likely holding. We'll see.
Carter's going to keep it. It will be out of penalty flag.
So that holding penalty was called on the offensive lineman. It was called, I can hear him from down here, number 58. That's Ivan Pacheco got called for the holding play. So what was it going to be a 3rd down and inches is now going to be 2nd down at about 15 from the 30-yard line. Cash Carter into the pistol. Cash Carter dropping back now. He's going to run. He's going to bounce it outside to the left. Oh, he gets swarmed up big time. Good play there by Adame. And he's backed up another 2 yards. So 3rd and long upcoming for the Warriors.
That didn't fool the linebackers of the Braves at all. You see Cash Carter drop back into a QB draw, and they read that like a book there.
So now an obvious throwing down here on 3rd and long. Let's see what the Warriors choose to do. They have Nelson and Mraz lined up wide to the right. RJ Fuentes in the backfield. Dropping back, they're going to run it with Carter. Carter's find a hole. Can Carter get there? He moves forward. That might have been a horse collar. It's going to be close. He almost gets there. I'm not sure. Coach Pickett wants a horse collar or a face mask. Didn't get it. It's going to be short. It's going to be 4th and 1 from the 45-yard line, and a very interesting play call for Coach Pickett. What are they going to choose to do? They're going to leave the offense on the field.
I think that's a great call. Getting about 15 yards there from Cash Carter. Look at the physicality, too, with the stiff arm and churning for extra yardage. I think this is a good play call. You're at the 45-yard line. Look to run it here and just get a yard.
Extra lineman, heavy set. Handoff up the middle. He's got some space. Fuentes inside the 40. Fuentes for a first down.
Great play called there.
First down, Righetti.
A little off the tackle run. Love that play call. Love the heavy set. Get behind your big boys and let them create a hole for you. Well done.
So the Warriors offense on the field, 1:07 left to play in the first quarter, kind of giving Lompoc a taste of their own medicine, extending these drives. Another big heavy set for the Warriors. It's going to be a run by Carter. Cash Carter up the middle. Cash Carter gets 5 on the play. I love that old quarterback run. Reminds me of my old college days watching my guy Tim Tebow just go up the middle and just destroy people.
Wasn't he fun to watch? That might be the greatest college football player of all time, Toss.
He's up there.
I mean,
he's up there.
especially after watching that series, Swamp Kings. Oh, man. Tim Tebow.
Not exactly
2.
high character guys on that Florida team. He was the one and only.
Yeah.
But it was a fun team to watch nevertheless. Abercrombie, tripped up. Is that Joe Turf? Did he get a tackle tonight? I look like
I
it.
think so. I think
Joe.
Yeah,
Joe's
I
back
don't
again
think,
for another night.
Yeah. I don't think that was a Lompoc Brave that made that tackle. I think Joe Turf.
Joe Turf.
He's got one on the board.
Absolutely. The 12th man. The ultimate 12th man on the field. Well, that's the end of the first quarter to score Lompoc 7, Warriors 0, a game that's only seen 2, well, 1 and the one that we're having now, 2 possessions, 1 by each team. This game's moving. It is 7-18, and we're into the second quarter. Knock on wood, right? We might be out of here by 8:20.
Whoa! I doubt it. This homecoming nomination is going to take about 30 minutes. And I don't know, are we going to have a live show during the halftime?
A what now?
Are we doing a live show during the homecoming,
Yeah,
king and
of
queen
course. We gotta
nominations?
bring it,
Okay,
right?
yeah,
We're
that's
gonna have to at least
like
give
that's
our
gonna-
sense.
Yes.
You
Oh,
know, what
for
do we
sure.
know? But hey, we'll try. We'll try our best to give everything you got.
Oh, make it as fun as we can. Yeah.
The scoring so far was Nelson Maldonado for Lompoc, a 7-yard touchdown run. The extra point was good. That's the only scoring we've had. Lompoc got the opening kickoff, took 6 minutes to drive down the field. Now the Warriors, another 6 minutes, and we're still into that possession. It'll be 3rd down and 2 as they have the ball at the 27-yard line. Now flipping, going in the direction with the wind. Not a whole lot of wind out there. Flag's not moving much, but here we go. 3rd down and 2. Cash is out of the game. Gilbert is into the game. Fuentes up the middle. He'll go forward. That's a 1st down for the Warriors. Cash Carter is out of the game, getting tended to here on the sideline. And that's something to watch. Obviously, that is... Did not see that happen in the last play. Gilbert Murguia is our backup quarterback. Haven't called his name. He mostly comes in to hold on the kicks. But here we go. He's going to take it to the left side. Cut up field, and he's going to go forward for 3 or so. Don't know a whole lot about Gilbert. He did pilot the JV team last year as a sophomore. Got the job done. They had a successful season. We'll see what he can do tonight and step in for Cash Carter as coach or as Mr. Chironis, our athletic trainer, is working on Cash here on the sideline. We'll keep an eye and keep you posted. Handoff is to Abercrombie. Abercrombie kind of tiptoes his way forward for a loss of a yard. So it'll be 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, haven't seen Gilbert yet this year. You wonder if that can make this offense one-dimensional. If they're just going to be running the football, that could be problematic. And if this defense really predicts the run on just about every down, that could be tough to get through. But we'll see what this kid's got.
Well, Braves have kind of figured that out. They stacked the box. 5 down linemen on that play and everybody inside the tackle box. And, well, they were ready for that run. It's going to be 4th down now and 9 unfortunate events here on the opening drive.
Looks like they're thinking about what to do here. They're going to go for it.
Going to go for it. 4th down and 9. And I think Lompoc's going to take a timeout. Interesting decision here, but again, you're in no man's land. I mean, you kind of got to. If you don't trust your kicker to make that, which is a long field goal, that's going to be in the neighborhood of 40-plus yards, which we missed 2 inside of 10 in the last couple weeks. I'm not banking on the kicker to, other than an extra point, at this point. So at 9:55 left to play in the first half. Warriors with a 4th and 9 upcoming.
You got to wonder what play call could they be thinking with a backup QB in the game, 4th and long.
Cash Carter is moving around down here on the sideline, but he's definitely favoring one of his legs. We'll see.
I mean, you got to think we could see Gilbert air it out for the first time this year, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
3 receiver set. Murguia into the pistol. Dropping back. He's going to look. He's rolling to the right side. He's calling for it. Pass is complete. No, it's not. It's incomplete. Intended for Damian Mraz. So that'll be a turnover on down. It's not a bad throw there. Kind of got over the cornerback and had a chance, but just incomplete. And Lompoc will take over.
I thought that was a really good concept there. Roll Gilbert out to the right, and that was intended for Mraz on a comeback route. I just think Monte Ortiz jumped into the play right on time, made a great play on the football. I think Gilbert hit him right where he wanted to, right in the numbers. But just a great play there by Monte.
So the Warriors get all the way down inside the 30 and get nothing out of it. And Lompoc will take over on their second drive of the game. They're going to go tight formation, 2 receivers to the right. Power I. Play action pass. Arango dropping back. It's got a man. And that is complete. That is number 1. Monte Ortiz on the lawn. Somebody's going to get hurt if the officials don't just blow that dead. I mean, come on. So great pass and catch there. We talked about the deep ball. That one was on target, Weston.
Yeah, we saw the first deep ball from Tony tonight go about 5 yards past the receiver. That time he put a little more air under the football, really let Ortiz get under that football and go ahead and make a play. That was well done.
Back into the power I. Fullback is Adame. Handoff is up the middle. Cut back and ahead for about 10. Another Lompoc Brave first down. And that's Marcus Bailon, the running back, and gets it to the 25. So, like I said, you see different sets out of Lompoc. They spread it out, and now they're going to go old-fashioned smash-mouth power I football with the fullback. Here you go. And, well, both are working.
It's great when you can complement both your run game and your pass game together because the defense has no idea what you're going to do next. And then that just opens up so many plays as a play caller for your team.
Play action pass. Fullback into the out. Oh, he's wide open. Nobody accounted for the fullback, Adame. He ran a little flat pass, and he's got into the 10. It'll be first and goal. A little play action. I mean, they're running 8 in the box. They have man coverage on the outside, 2-on-2, and no linebacker accounted for him out of the backfield. And he was wide open easily for the Braves. It'll be first and goal from the 10-yard line. So this is the Wildcat again, and Maldonado will walk into the end zone as he puts his hand behind his back and waves goodbye to the defense. And Maldonado, 2 rushing touchdowns so far. First from 7, this one from 10 yards out. And the Braves are up 2 scores.
It just looks easy tonight for the Braves offense. I think QB Tony Arango just going really simple through his, progressions, play action. Everything just seems so easy.
Kick is up and good. 8:20 left to play in the first half. Lompoc 14, Righetti 0. Righetti, the interesting note of his last series, Cash Carter came out on 3rd down and short and had to come out of the game for a handful of plays. And he's talking to our athletic trainer, David Taronis, right now. It's kind of testing that leg out, and he's going through some tests here to see if he can come back into the game. So we'll see what that comes out of. Well, regardless, Warriors going to have to move the ball. And they've dealt with some adversity so far in the season. This is added to the list. Not the most ideal way, but how are they going to figure this out, and how are they going to try to make this game competitive? That's the real story.
You got to think they need to at least get one score in this second quarter. We got 8 minutes left. The best case scenario is you drive the ball down the field, control time of possession, keep your defense off the field, keep them rested, and you go ahead and score a touchdown. Easier said than done.
That kick's going to probably go out of bounds. Just let it go out of bounds. It does. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors at the 35-yard line. Good field position so far. See if the Warriors can get the ball moving, and it's not going to be Cash Carter. He's staying out. So that's any indication. I would imagine that's probably what we're going to have to deal with tonight is Gilbert Murguia is going to hop in and try to lead a Warriors offense, and that's it's no easy task for a backup quarterback. But it's what you plan for, right? You got to prepare yourself. That's how you prepare.
That's right. Going against a good Lompoc Braves team as well, already down 14-0. It's just making matters even tougher. But you know what? Let's just see Warriors get a good drive right now.
Damian Mraz, left side. Got a little bit of room on the outside, and he gets outside for 3 or 4. And I think if you're Coach Pickett, your 2 best athletes in the field, Damian Mraz, Jacob Nelson, get the ball in their hands as much as possible, right? Give your backup quarterback a little bit of help.
Oh, I think so, for sure. I mean, make easy plays, short throws for Gilbert, but then also just like even handoffs right there, wide receiver handoff. Perfect. Get plays where you can put playmakers in good positions.
Fuentes up the middle for about 4. It'll be 3rd down and 3 to go for the Warrior offense.
I'd like to see the Warriors mix it up a little bit too. We saw motion from Mraz and then the handoff. We see run up the middle. I'd like to see something. Maybe Gilbert rolling out right here. Making a play action. Mix it up right now. Don't make yourself too predictable.
Handoff up the middle. Fuentes jumps. I don't know if he got it. It looked like his butt came down. Oh, they're going to give it to him. I don't know. If I would have reviewed that, I think he would have been short. But they're going to get the 1st down. So a call goes in our favor. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 45 for the Warriors. So Aiden Finley, the tight end. Fuentes still in the backfield with Murguia. 2 receivers to the left. Murguia is going to run. He's swallowed up. He swallowed up quickly, gained a yard. That looks like Aiden Vargas, the linebacker for Lompoc. Second and 9, 6:40 left to play in the first half. Offsides penalty. Yes, clearly he's been lined up in the neutral zone all game.
We could hear that from up here.
We could hear that from up here, and I think the official probably heard it too.
Wow. Well done. Was that a fan?
It was a fan. That was a solid voice.
That was,
booming right there. So 2nd and 5. Call it 4.
Get your
Second and
money's
4.
worth out here.
Absolutely. Mraz in motion. He gets upfield. Spins away from it. Plows through another. Gets near the 45. Had to get to the 45 for the first down. I think he's going to get to the 46. It'll be 3rd and a yard. And they're going to bring Daryl Twisselman, into the game as a little extra blocker as Nelson trots off. So I think we all know what's coming here. Smash
absolutely.
mouth football up the middle.
Yes, heavy set, run up the middle. There's no doubt about it.
Timeout on the field before the play. Lompoc saw something they didn't like, and they called a timeout. So it is 5:42 left to play. If you're just joining us, welcome. If you missed the scoring, well, Nelson Maldonado for the Braves ran it in from 7 yards out on their first possession. On their second possession, he ran it in from 10 yards out, and that's where we are. Interesting note, Cash Carter, the starting quarterback for the Warriors, has not played since the first drive. He's been off the field with an injury. Unknown if he's returned. We'll have to send it down to Erin Andrews here in a second to see if she can give us a report. Just kidding, she's not here, so we won't know.
We could always send Alejandro down there, on-field reporter. We could try. Maybe we can even recruit someone. But,
Alejandro,
that would be great.
our camera guy and scoreboard operator, does a fantastic job. He's not quite the looker Erin Andrews is, but I tell you what, some freshmen, some sophomores out here might call him the Wizard of Oz.
Wow. Staying in tune.
Staying in tune with
Nice
that lingo.
talks. Yes.
Hey, maybe 36, but tell you what, you know who else is 36? Drake. He's pretty cool.
Oh, that's true.
Found that out
that's a good
today, by
point.
the way. We had a little trivia game. How old are certain celebrities? He's 36.
Oh,
Same age.
man, okay.
He's a little more wealthy than I am.
Yeah,
but-
well, yeah. No one's counting.
No
Yeah.
one's counting.
I mean, you're a teacher here. You teach tons of freshmen. Dogs. You're gonna stay young. You're gonna stay youthful.
always.
With that environment.
3rd in the yard. Murguia up the middle. He's not going to get it. Not going to get it. He's going to actually lose a yard, and it'll be 4th and 2. And you're going to probably have to leave the offense on the field here, I would say, for Coach Pickett, right, Weston?
Definitely. You're just past midfield, 4th and short. What else are you going to do? Punt the ball with 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. I think you need to score right now if you want any chance at this ball game.
Oh, they went. There we go. We got him. Hey, we come when it goes our way. We're going to get that first down. So offsides penalty called against the Braves. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors. 5:09 left to play in the first half. You know, Wes, you scored here 14-7. You get the ball right back to start the second half. That's another note. You got to think.
That's a really good point. That's why right now this possession, it's so critical to the Warriors right now if they want to be in this game.
Fuentes up the middle. Sidesteps a tackler and gets 2 on the play. And I think if you are Coach Pickett, right, they know the backup quarterback's on the field, right? You got to, I think, in my opinion, obviously, they're going to sit on that run. It's going to be, if you can somehow get some kind of simple throw to get Gilbert really and kind of find a little confidence, I think you could open it up a little bit, and that could be real successful for the Warriors. But it's got to be smart. RJ Fuentes up the middle. He'll get near it. That works too. 8-yard runs also work.
This is a good game plan on this drive, Dogs. Every 3rd down has been 3rd and short. It's been doable for sure. If you're leaving yourself 3rd and longs, now that's a different story. But this drive right now has been the best thus far from the Warriors. And I think, like you said, if we can get one of our playmakers on like a slant route or something over the middle, let them make plays with some short.
Urquia up the middle. He's got some space. Can he get to the outside? Into the 20 and drop down inside the 2018. Gilbert Murguia, great run for big number 10.
One of those QB draws again, Dogs, in between the tackle and the guard. What a hole created by the offensive line. And they're doing their part tonight, Dogs. The big boys in the trenches, they're doing just fine. If, the attack is well coordinated from Gilbert, and maybe our playmakers, Nelson and Mraz, can find the ball. get some targets going. They score. This is a good drive.
Play action pass. Urgia looking for Nelson. He's got held. Great call by the officials. Clear and obvious. 2 markers on the play. That will be, I think, a half the distance to the goal penalty. If it was the NFL, it would be first and goal from the 1, but unfortunately it's not. Tight little spiral on that ball. Not a bad throw. Probably wanted a little bit more towards the sideline, but the ball came out of his hand quite nicely.
Correct, and he got the job done too. He got pass interference on the defense. There's another first down, and I like that game plan there. We have one-on-one with one of our top receivers, Nelson. Maybe give him a look. He hasn't had a reception, I think, tonight. You get him going. This could be a good start to a comeback.
So the Warriors first and goal from the 9-yard line as the officials are going to talk it over. I think that ball was at like the 19, and it should be like the 9.5 because it's half distance to the goal. So the spot does look correct. So first and goal, normally be a 15-yard penalty for pass interference, but since we're inside the 20, it's half the distance. Murguia, left side, sidesteps, pushes himself forward. He's got some room. Gilbert Murguia rumbling, bumbling, stumbling in for the touchdown.
Wow, what a run there. Man, the junior backup QB coming into the game when he wasn't anticipating on it, of course, with Cash Carter being out for now. What a run. Gilbert's doing well right now.
Hey.
He's really making his mark.
The future is bright, and he's going to go hold it now as he's the holder. Castillo on to kick the extra point, and we got it. 3:01 left to play in the first half. Warriors cut the deficit in half. Lompoc 14, Righetti 7. Well, backup quarterback in. Warriors go right down the field. We said, hey, they're going to have to maybe take a shot. They took that shot. It paid off. Continued the rushing attack. Great job there by Coach Pickett and the Righetti Warriors team.
That offense just looked so dialed in that whole time. They just looked like they knew what they were doing. It looked like every single play call, it had a meaning to it as well. Setting up the run up the middle and then bouncing something to the outside with jet sweeps and also letting Gilbert air it out a few times. Even if there wasn't any completions, they were meaningful as well. Got a pass interference. You're keeping the defense honest. If you can not be as predictable with a backup QB just running the ball the whole time, you can let the defense know, we got a guy as our backup QB. And right there, he just lets you know with a little 5-yard carry into the end zone.
Absolutely. Andy McGowan will tee it up for the Warriors. Big number 60, the junior kicker at the 40-yard line. Kicks it off, and that's taken by Maldonado at the 8. Maldonado will go to the right side. Warriors going to need to stay in their lanes. They're going to have to get past McGowan. They do. That'll be a block in the back, though. McGowan got blocked in the back. That will come back as he's eventually wrestled down, but definitely penalty on the play as McGowan was chasing, and really Lompoc didn't need to do that. That guy's going to outrun the kicker easily.
Especially when you're at the 40-yard line and you got green grass ahead of you. You don't need that, and that was clear and obvious to see. We don't even need a replay for that. All right, Alejandro, no need to take the replay out for us this time, okay? But I think we do. Do we have a replay set up?
No,
Oh, we
but
don't.
I tell you what, here's what I've learned. Don't kick it to Maldonado. He's clearly the best athlete on the field. Let's keep it away from him.
Yes, already multiple scores tonight, and whenever he has the ball in his hands, he's just dangerous. He breaks tackles like it's nothing. And right then and there, almost another 6 on the board. But very fortunate to get that block in the back while you didn't need to do that. And they're set up at their own 35. See if the Warriors can hold them under 3 minutes.
Orongo dropping back, looking to the right side, airs it out deep. That's going to be almost picked off. Good play on the ball by Ruben Ramos, the cornerback. The sophomore comes in with a big pass breakup. And like we said, kind of a little air under that ball. And that had a chance, but a good job there by the Warrior defense.
Yeah, risky throw there. putting all that air under the ball. I mean, Ruben Ramos read that really easily from the safety position. Looked like he could have had a freebie there if it weren't to be knocked out.
4 wide here, and we jump off again. Another penalty, and that one's going to be on Gabriel Sanchez, the defensive end. So it'll be 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line. If you're the Warriors, Weston, it is so important to keep them out of the end zone here to end this half.
Definitely. Your offense just had your best possession of the game, and Lompoc has been looking very good on offense. You can really switch the momentum right now.
Picked off! There we go. There's Abercrombie. He's got reservations for 6. Ready, 10, 5. Touchdown, Warriors! Vance Abercrombie, the pick 6.
Oh boy. Vance from the middle linebacker position read that one easily. Picked off, and he had 6 on his mind.
Oh, I'm excited, Weston. That gets me hyped up.
Right then and there, I was just starting to talk about the momentum possibly being shifted, and then boom, Vance answers the alarm. He says, you know what? Let's grab another 6 points and possibly tie this ball game up right now with this extra point.
Let's go. Castillo on to attempt the extra point. That kick is good. Move over, Travis Kelce. Taylor Swift is here for Vance Abercrombie.
Boy, did that take everything by storm. News, sports world. Oh my goodness. My social media feed, all it could have was Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, hard eyes all over the place.
I'm sitting, I'm getting, the countdown to the red zone, getting ready to watch red zone, and my wife goes, oh my gosh, Taylor Swift's at the Chiefs game. I'm like, how do you know? She's all over TikTok. She's like, it's on TikTok. I'm like, oh gosh.
Oh.
And of course, yeah, it'd be fantastic. And then, they try to get Travis Kelce, or Taylor Swift put Travis Kelce on the map, that whole thing. Come on.
No,
But it's a great story, and it's fun as a Taylor Swift fan, as a football fan, Travis Kelce fan. It's fun to watch. It's fun for entertainment, bringing the two worlds together. It's always great.
Totally. That's a great thing for the sports world, and then also the entertainment world. You get some crossover from, the entertainment the songwriter people. You get like everyone, we're gonna check this Travis Kelce player out. Oh, we might actually watch football more too. I mean, it's great.
Andy McGowan kicks it right in the gut of number 11. And Aiden Randolph chases him. Good job by him. He's all gonna swarm him up. Aiden Randolph absolutely blew that up on special teams. That's really his role on this team, on special teams. And he absolutely destroyed that Lompoc receiver. Back to this game. We got a little sidetracked there, but hey, Warriors with the momentum. Lompoc back on the field, 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Now it's a tie game.
And everything has shifted, right, Tux? I mean, you had 2 scores from the Warriors in the span of, I don't know, a minute, less than a minute,
30
maybe?
seconds?
Yeah, 30 seconds, exactly. I mean, what is on the minds of both teams now? It's just an absolute flip of the switch now.
Arango dropping back. He's going to throw the ball right. That is a great job on the outside. Is that Ruben Ramos again? It is. The sophomore makes a great play there on that tackle. It'll be 2nd down and 9 for Lompoc, and Lompoc's got to be careful and be smart with this. They don't want to give the ball back to the Warriors.
We'll see what Lompoc dials up now. I don't see them going to another deep ball. I think they stick with their short to intermediate routes because that's what's given them success. But if the Warriors can do that, I mean, what a pursuit from Ramos. Keep that tackling up.
Arango dropping back, rolling out to the right side. Now he's going to run with it. He's being chased by Abercrombie. Abercrombie runs him out of bounds, and that's only a gain of a yard or so. It'll be 3rd down. The clock stops, 1:36 left to play in the half, and it'll be 3rd down and about 7 for the Lompoc offense. And what's the play call here, Weston? You take a shot to Maldonado, or you content just kind of running it, see if you can get it?
I'd say they can look to make a short throw, probably to Maldonado, like you said, or Ortiz. One of their playmakers, try and get the 1st down.
Rongo dropping back to the right. That is well overthrown. And a good job there by the Warriors defense, who now will have the ball with 1:32 left. Now we're assuming they're going to punt here. They may not. They are not sure who the punter is. It could be Arango. It looks like Arango also is kind of the punter. So he's going to have like a quick step, like a 7-yard drop, and he's going to punt this away. He is. And that's going to go straight out of bounds.
Man, that is
Where
not
are they going to
good.
get that ball? Where are they going to get that ball? That ball, that's great
keep
field
moving,
position.
keep moving.
That's out of bounds. They're going to keep going.
That
It's
was
going to
about
be
a 10-yard punt, maybe.
Wow, that punt went
man.
11 yards, 10 yards, 11 yards.
I don't, I'm not the best at understanding football. I would say I wouldn't be a football coach, but whoa, what was going on there?
Hey,
I mean,
I'll take it, Weston.
You're at your own 30-yard line, punted straight out of bounds. I don't know. I don't know, but like you said, we'll take it on the 40-yard line in Lompoc territory.
1st and 10. Aiden Finley goes in motion. Murguia is going to go to the left side. He's going to follow his blockers. He's going to go forward. There is a penalty marker on the play. Let's see what the officials come up with. Defensive holding. So the Warriors will get a first down on that. Don't see that penalty called very often, but defensive holding called against Lompoc. And the Warriors continuing to push the ball down the field.
You know what? I think Murguia's got a little bit of moxie to him as this game rolls on, Togs. The game does not look like it's too fast for him as of this moment. And this whole team right now has just a different focus to them.
Murguia right side, and he's going to get not much. In fact, he's going to lose quite a bit. That was broken up in the backfield. Good play there by Lompoc, number 24, Andre Gayton, I believe is the name. Again, we apologize for any mispronunciations we have for both teams. 55 seconds left. Let's summarize the game. Maldonado, 7 yards, touchdown run in the first quarter. Maldonado, another 10-yard touchdown run, made it 14-0. Then the Warriors answered back with a Gilbert Murguia 9-yard touchdown run, and a Vance Abercrombie in the span of about 12 seconds had a pick six of about 40 yards. So that's why we are tied now, as the Warriors have the ball at the 31-yard line, 2nd down and long. And if you're the Warriors, at bare minimum, the clock should be at 0 at the end of this drive, or you score points.
Oh, absolutely. Do not give Lompoc another chance to go down the field. And I think, if you took a break from watching this game like 10 minutes ago, and then you just came back about 5 minutes ago, you'd be going, whoa, 14-14, what in the world happened? I mean, an absolute shift from both teams.
Murguia drops back. He's going to just throw it away. Smart decision there by Gilbert. And there's a penalty marker on the play on the far side of the field. I don't know what the officials are pointing in the direction of Lompoc. I don't know what that means, but the official and the far line judge called that. I think they called an eligible receiver, but they waved that off as I think the ball was dropped, and they called it off. So it'll be 3rd down, 49 seconds left. Lompoc still has a timeout. Warriors, 3rd and long. Let's see how aggressive Coach Pickett is here. Murguia dropping back. He's got a man going deep for Nelson. Nelson 50-50 ball, and that is picked off. Intercepted by the Braves. Going the other direction. And a good tackle there on the play. A fumble is out. Who has that ball? The ball was fumbled. The Warriors come out of it with it. Nathan Montano's helmet got ripped off in that scramble. The Warriors have the football. It should be Warriors football, first down after the change of possession. So Warriors should have the ball, 1st and 10 from the 25, I believe. So even though it was 3rd down and long and it was intercepted, that's the possession now for the Braves. Braves return it back. No, they're not. So I thought I thought the Warriors came out of that pile with the ball. I was mistaken. It'll be Lompoc ball.
Either way, what in the world just happened there? Man, that was crazy. He looked like he got clotheslined there on the play too. It looked like Fuentes hit him from it was a really, like, he didn't see Fuentes behind him and he nailed him right into another Warrior, and the Warrior hit him, and that was ugly. But
well, Lompoc, sensing the momentum change, just says, hey, we're just going to kneel on this. We're going to go to halftime. The Warriors and the Braves knotted at 14 here as we're going to go to half. Wow, what a fun half. It's been a tale of 2 quarters, if you will, and some massive momentum swings here by both teams. Trying to wrap my head around this, Weston. We got the homecoming celebration coming up, though. Going to have an extended halftime. It's going to be 20 minutes on this clock right now for halftime. So if you're joining us, we appreciate it. If you want to stick around and hear our awful halftime commentary on homecoming, you can stick with us. That's not recommended. I would probably go grab a beverage or whatever you need to get, have some food. But we'll be back with gameplay in what's about 20 minutes now on the clock. So we'll see it. Weston, first half thoughts.
I mean, just like you said, a tale of 2 quarters, just such a switch in momentum, and just I think the Warriors did a great job of game planning their offensive possession that they scored on, and then a few plays after, once they got onto defense, Vance Abercrombie, huge play, as a pick from the linebacker position, taking it to the house, and Lompoc really looked flat right after. Warriors put 14 on them on just about back-to-back plays. Total flip-flop from each team, first and second quarter.
Well, look at this. Warriors go down 14-0. Their starting quarterback goes out of the game thinking, what's this team could easily just roll over and say, it's tough, not our game. They haven't done it. And you know what? That's been their story all year long. They're competing, and they are competing in every aspect of the game. Granted, the record's 1-4, and it hasn't been exactly the way that they needed. They've had some bad breaks. Gosh dang, he's got these guys competing their tails off, and credit to the coaching staff, credit to these players for sticking with it. And gosh, do they deserve one. They deserve a big win. So if somehow they can continue another good second half of football, they're going to be in position to do the same thing. We'll see. But homecoming celebration here. We're ready for it.
Oh, man. Are
Early
there
thoughts.
any favorites tonight, Talks? You're a teacher on campus. What's the buzz? Any buzz? Any news?
Oh, we'll see. Adrian Mondola is on the court, I believe. I've heard names like, I don't know. Man, to be honest.
Well,
I don't know. I have no clue. But I tell you what, the balloons look nice.
Oh, definitely. That's a great setup.
All right. Homecoming date. You had a homecoming date?
Yes.
How was your homecoming your senior year? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, man. I went
still
to
talk to your
homecoming
date
a few. Not too much, but homecoming was a great time.
Yeah.
Whether you decide to go or not, definitely recommend it. If you're going with a date, that's great. If you're going with some buddies, cool. You know what I mean? It's just a great time all around. I went a few years myself. Wasn't exactly the party animal for homecoming and stuff like that. I wasn't super into it, but it's a great time.
So we've got some track blocks out here, and I did hear rumor that some way they're announcing it where there's going to be some sort of relay race involved, and I don't know if they all have a color, or I don't know how it works. I really don't. I haven't heard anything, but they're putting up the track blocks, as you guys can see down there, and I don't know if we're just going to do some kind of race between people, or I think that's part of the celebration. So we'll see. We're here for it. We'll give you a little coverage as we go along. Cross country's gonna. I gotta say, Wes. a little shout out here to cross country. I went to my first cross country meet I've ever been to over the weekend. And talk about, like, I thought, like, there's no way this is going to be fun. Credit to those kids. I mean, talk about a miserable sport, from my opinion, to participate in. I couldn't imagine just running for fun.
Yeah, I mean, you're only running. That's
They
it.
give it all, and at the end of the race, they're like passing out, eyes rolling back, puking. And I tell you what, credit to them. They do a fantastic job, and it was fun to watch. I got a handful of girls and guys on the team that I've taught in class. Done a great job. So cross country is going to help with that. My one shout out to the cross country team right there. Miss Coda's done a great job with them. And shout out to those girls and guys that are doing really, really good things.
Nice. Yeah. What kind of a maniac would you be to sign up for a sport like that? No idea.
Hector Laurel, football player number 25, the senior, big Niners fan, he said. I know you're a Seahawks guy.
Yeah, that's right. Big rivalry
My mom and
now.
I are going to go check out the Niners game on Sunday against the Cardinals. I'm excited for that and getting up there for the first time this year. So, bang, bang, Niners gang, baby.
That should be a win. Should be able to go up
I
to
don't know.
4-0.
Arizona
Oh,
scared
sneaky,
Dallas last week. They beat them.
sneaky. Yeah,
We'll see.
that's right.
He has also been a member of the varsity swim team since sophomore year. After graduating, Kyle plans to go to college, but he is undecided on the school and major.
All right, this is Kyle Long. I'm hearing word. He is
Kyle is looking forward to participating
water polo player.
Kyle shared that if he could have dinner with one person, it would be American bodybuilder Ronnie Coleman. Look him up. Hubba, hubba.
Oh,
Okay.
nice reference.
All right, Ronnie Coleman. You know the name?
Heard
Heard the name.
Heard the name.
He said hubba hubba.
Hubba
So I'm
hubba, yeah.
assuming eye
Yeah.
candy.
Oh, nice.
A tad
Okay.
bit of a. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm assuming. I don't know the name. I'm not well versed in my bodybuilding references. Adrian Mondol. I know this guy.
Yes.
Captain of the football team. He's had a beard since he's been in 4th grade.
Incredible.
Incredible
How do you
beard.
do that?
I don't know.
That's awesome.
Coached his older brother Christian, captain for me in the baseball program.
That's right. That's
Christian,
right.
if you're watching, what's up, dude? Keep in touch. Speaking of bodybuilders, this guy and his brother get in the weight room. They go hard.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, man. Pumping that iron, clanging some weights around, you know? Good stuff. I mean, there you go.
Arnold, there you go.
There's the
absolutely.
reference. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Jingle All the Way, one of the greatest movies of all time. No, it wasn't.
No.
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 What was that one? Small Soldiers. Was he in that one?
Oh, man.
No, I don't know.
Never heard
No,
of that
I don't
one.
think
Yeah.
Jingle All the Way. Or what was the one where
I mean, Terminator.
he was the kindergarten cop, right?
Oh,
Kindergarten.
yes.
My dad's a
Twins.
gynecologist.
Twins is a good one.
I'll leave out
as
the rest
well.
of that quote.
Oh. Good call. Good idea.
Something on Downey's lifelong bucket list is to one day own the town of Orcutt and become mayor.
He wants to own the town of
Oh,
Orcutt to become the mayor.
nice.
I hope when he does.
There we go.
Very social.
Fist bump. Looks like the crowd loves this guy.
Crowd
He
favorite
looks like a
for
crowd
sure.
favorite right
I
now.
mean, look at that. The lavender haze era of dress shirts going
That's a
on
great
right now.
dress shirt.
Fantastic.
Complemented with the dress pants as well. I think.
Nice khakis.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice.
Diego Uribe, candidate number 5. Avid secretary.
Social media manager and secretary. Diego spent after high school went to study abroad in Spain, but first attended UC in San Diego and then San Diego for that matter. Diego likes to major in Spanish, and Diego's next bucket list was to travel the world.
Looks like Diego's going a little more casual than our other two
I
nominees.
like it. His mom and him, beautiful match.
Yeah,
She's got the
that's
boots and
nice.
Wranglers. I mean, so cute together. Fantastic. Gotta love mom there. Best dress right there. I like that.
Oh,
That's a
you
simple
call it
look.
best dress?
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
would say.
I think that's a classic look,
Classic
Dogs,
look,
but
yes.
I don't know. Hubba Bubba on the right, he's got great pants.
Here's the moment that we've all been waiting for, folks.
Your king is Diego Uribe.
Diego Uribe, our homecoming king of 2024, best dressed and homecoming king.
Congrats, Diego, and all of our other nominees. I mean, it's just fun being able
It's
to
fun.
talk about
It's
this
great.
during the halftime show.
Congrats to all the candidates. All did a great job. Nobody looks like they want to fight Diego, so that's always good.
No, it's definitely a show of class from our other
Absolutely.
candidates for sure. I thought, honestly, I thought Gavin was the clear favorite with the
Yeah.
crowd ovation that he got.
Yeah. I mean, you never know. You think that every year, and like you said, we just don't understand the pulse anymore.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So, next is going to be the Queens. I do know a handful of the candidates. I do know Natalie Lancourt is cheer captain. She is got her younger brother that's in the baseball program.
Right.
I know her. So I just say I know one candidate. I don't remember the
Okay,
other ones.
well-
We'll see.
That's all right.
All right, so here come the Queens. Queen candidates. They kick the Kings off the stage. It's really not about the King. It's about the homecoming queen. Let's be honest. Do you remember
that's
who
right.
won homecoming queen your year?
When I was a senior, I don't remember.
No.
I should have done my homework a little bit before coming to this, but
It was.
that beats me. I don't even remember.
It wasn't Kellen Ernst though.
Oh, Kellen Ernst was a year above.
Year-
Year after me.
year
Year
after
after
you.
me.
Got
So
it.
I
Yeah.
think Kellen Ernst may have taken the queen,
Okay.
but I sure know Kellen was a candidate.
Yes.
Yeah. Crowd favorite.
All right.
Lifelong bucket list is to be a mom with a good career. If Emily could have dinner with one person, she would have dinner with
Emily, be a mom with a good career. I love it. Very fantastic dress. Look at the sparkles
Yeah,
there.
I mean,
that is.
absolutely glowing.
What color
mean,
would you
look-
consider that? Abalone? I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. It's kind
That's
of gives
baby
me this
blue? I
baby
don't know,
blue
you
with
know.
a little pink sparkle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice. Dad's looking good too. Like a little
No,
jacket
that's-
with the cowboy hat.
Oh, they're a great compliment
Oh,
to
fantastic.
each other. I mean, that's
That's a
a
good
great
start.
look.
It's
That's
tough to
my
beat.
favorite look thus far.
In all the Queen candidates that I've announced so far, definitely my
Oh,
favorite.
so far number one.
Number
Let's
one.
see who's next though.
Okay. Look at these sparkles. Those shoes. I'm looking through the binoculars. Those shoes are bedazzled.
Oh, this
Throwback.
another.
So my
another.
sister made me bedazzle things when she was younger, and she got a bedazzler for Christmas. And I had to figure out what that word meant.
Yeah. I don't know what that even means, so
Hey.
I'm just gonna go with it.
Just saying.
Another great dress though, Dogs.
Fantastic dress. Would you call that tan?
Yeah, gold.
Beige.
Yeah, beige.
Beige?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The sparkles though, just, they make it for these dresses.
Absolutely.
I mean, a little bling to them.
This is Natalie,
Okay.
captain of the varsity cheer, class president, does a lot for the school. Umpire for youth softball. I've seen her umpire a few games.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
she didn't throw me out. I wasn't
Congrats,
coaching, but
congrats,
that's,
yeah. Yeah, that's good.
that's good.
That wouldn't be a great look for you, but it would be kind of fun getting thrown out.
Dad's rocking the.
The
Oh,
pose.
the pose.
Oh, that's a good
Hey,
pose.
Hey.
Wow.
Another nice purple, sparkly, good compliment.
Dad looking dapper as well. That's a great suit he's
I
got.
like that's very clean.
Yeah.
Very Righetti.
That,
He's
that
got the
is,
purple
that
Jordans
is.
on too. Gold laces.
My goodness.
Well done.
Best
Mr.
outfit
Lancourt.
I've seen.
Well done, Mr. Lancourt. Well done. This is Dulce. Dulce Marino. I know Dulce. She was in my class COVID year.
Oh, nice.
I didn't see
There
her
you
in
go.
person. She was on the
Yeah.
computer screen, and she kept her camera on, so I knew her Bates. And she's on the volleyball team. It's a fantastic job for them. She always asked me to come announce a volleyball game. She's a sweet girl.
Oh, very cool.
Christian Mondol, text message. What's up, Coach? What's up, my guy? Thanks for chiming in. It's good to hear from you. I love it.
Solid. Oh,
Ooh, that's a loud cheer. Jacqueline.
safe to say that could have been the biggest roar of them all.
Of
King
them
and
all.
Queen
Yep.
candidates.
My wife sent a message said our outfit commentary is on point. So
Are you sure about that?
I
I feel
don't
like
know. She's
I have
probably
zero
She's
vocabulary
probably
with this.
not.
Yeah,
She's
but-
probably just tooting our horn, making us
Yeah,
feel
that's
good.
cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
She's trying to keep
Look,
us alive and going.
You know, do you think they talk to each other? Like, I'm going to wear tan, and I'm going to wear purple, blue, green, black. I mean, this is a great range of color, great color spectrum here.
Oh,
there.
color spectrum.
It's been
That's
a fun
true.
week.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
cool.
we've had
That's
some
great.
good. It's like Y2K is like the theme of the homecoming this year. Really cool to do some Decades Day. Now I feel old because 90s Day was a decade, 2000s was a decade. I'm like,
Oh my!
all right.
You're getting a
getting
little
there.
old, man.
okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, they're okay. They got this. Okay, we got to get this, Alejandro.
Oh,
we need your help
wow.
here. Okay, they're gonna come in. My wife specified our commentary is awful. Sorry, I didn't. Awesome, awful. I got it confused. So they're gonna run the race, and whoever wins the race, the signs, is obviously gonna be the homecoming queen. So we have to cheer
Whoa.
on
Wow.
this. So Emily
Awesome.
is going to. Oh no. Oh, they're gonna start here. All right. So Natalie, Dulce, Jacqueline, and Emily are going to start the race, and it's going to be a relay race. So it looks like they're going to go halfway down. They must know. All right.
Oh my! A full lap. Let's do
Full
this.
lap. All right, here we go. Natalie, Dulce,
Oh.
Jacqueline, Emily. Oh, we had some. Oh,
Wow, late start.
Late
from
start.
Minea.
Minea has a real late start there. And everybody stand. The student section is on their feet.
Oh yeah. Cameras are all out. This is great.
Here comes the relay. Dulce in the lead, Jacqueline second, Natalie, Emily, and then Marissa.
Oh yeah.
Is it Marissa? All right, Natalie's now going to take the lead.
Dulce, and I can't read that far. Oh, wow, what a great head start.
All right, so
Oh,
Natalie's
man.
still in the lead as they keep going.
Dulce's falling back.
Oh, we
in the
had a
back.
fall.
Oh,
Jacqueline
oh!
just took an absolute tumble over there.
man.
And then she's going to, I
Oh,
don't know.
another
no,
one.
another
Oh, how
Dulce
is this
foul.
happening?
Oh, is this planned or are they actually
No,
falling?
I
It's
don't
got to be
believe it.
planned.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
don't-
way.
You sure?
I think
well,
so.
2 falls. Yeah,
Two falls.
maybe.
We're going to see here. Where's the finish line? They didn't specify on where the finish line was.
I think it's right in front of us.
Okay, right
I
in
would
front
say.
of us?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
I
gotta
think
be
this
the
is the
50-yard
last.
line.
Oh, this is the last quarter.
This is a fun way to do it. Here we go, coming down the stretch. Is it going to be
Head
Emily?
to head here.
Is it going to be
Emily or Minea?
And here we go.
Oh,
It's going to be
oh! Looks like Minea.
Oh, Maria! Woo!
Congrats to Minea.
Mariah
That is
wins it.
Awesome.
Mariah wins homecoming queen. Congratulations.
Mariah. Oh wow, that was
Mariah.
tough to read,
That
man.
was
I
tough
was
to
saying
read. I
Minea
didn't
the
know.
whole time.
And you know what?
Hey,
I got sidetracked.
apologies, but Mariah,
Mariah,
congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
You make us proud here. And cross country, great job. That was fun.
that was super cool. Very entertaining. I've never seen anything like that for a winner of a candidate to have anything other than just plain and simple. Here's the winner.
Hey, I love
Do
that.
a gig out of
it's
it.
fun.
That's cool.
And now we get another game to play. Okay, it's a 1 minute and 50 seconds. They're going to add another 3 on the clock after that.
Oh man, we still have a second half to
We
go.
have a second half
I was
to
about
go.
to take off the headset and just bounce, man. Oh man, I thought that was.
mean,
I thought that was it.
Brother, you show up 10 minutes early and you leave 10 minutes before the game over. I mean, come on, it's difficult.
Hey, you know what they say? Last one in, first one out. That was always me. Not really the best thing. Usually it's the other way around you would want to be, but for me, That was my marquee.
All right.
Still
Well,
is.
we're gonna get some water because I think I need some water. We're gonna be back in about 3 minutes for the second half. They're gonna add a little bit more time, and we'll keep you updated. We'll be back for the second half. Obviously, we'll leave it live. We're gonna mute our mics. We'll see you in a second. 14-14, the football score here after that wonderful halftime presentation. We'll have a second half. Warriors will get the ball to start the second half coming up shortly. Stick with us. We'll be back in about 3 minutes. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Warriors Stadium. We've got a great one. Homecoming here as the class of 2024. Homecoming King and Queen were just announced. And now back to the football, all tied up. Lompoc 14, Righetti 14. Here in beautiful and foggy Orcutt, California. The scoring so far, well, it's been a tale of two quarters. Started off, Lompoc marched right down the field with a 7-yard touchdown run by Nelson Maldonado. He gets a second from 10 yards out to make it 14-0. Cash Carter comes out of the game, the starting quarterback. Gilbert Murguia comes into the game, and you think, well, I don't know if the Warriors are going to really hang in there. Well, Gilbert Murguia takes him down, gets a touchdown run of his own from 9 yards out, his first varsity touchdown. And then 2 plays later, Vance Abercrombie with the 40-yard pick six, and it's 14-all. So Weston, for the Warriors, we talked about that. Can they finish off a game? Can they do it? How are they going to do it tonight?
That's right. Every single game these Warriors have had one possession finishes. Every single game. Now, Who's going to be the player to step up? How can we get a play just like the Vance Abercrombie out of nowhere, pick 6? How are we going to find that? Maybe something in the special teams. We need to find something to get us over the edge over a good Lompoc team. I think both of these teams right now have had their chances and just really their momentum in the way that they've played. Both teams, fantastic quarters each apiece. Now, let's see as we go to quarter 3. Righetti gets the ball. I think they did a great job of securing possession, time of possession in their last few possessions. So do it right now. Keep your defense off the field and fresh.
Jackson Taylor will tee it up. Amba and Mraz deep to receive for the Warriors. It will be Mraz. No, Amba, excuse me. He's got some space. Wide open spaces in front of him to across midfield. Cuts it across inside the 40-yard line. There's the start. Braden Amba had miles to run on the right side. A great job by him.
Must have been a great kickoff return there, dialed up by the coaches. And what wide open space that Amba had there. I mean, fantastic to already get into Lompoc territory. And here we are, 40-yard line. Let's play some football.
Murguia into the shotgun. Will send Findlay in motion. RJ Fuentes in the backfield. It'll be him in the first carry. And he goes down after a loss of a yard. A good job there by Axel Adame, the linebacker, the junior linebacker who shoots the gap for a tackle for a loss. It'll be second and 11, just outside the 41. Quarterback run this time. It's Murguia. Murguia forward. He falls and maybe gets back to the original line of scrimmage. And that's Aiden Vargas on the tackle for Lompoc. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 40. Lompoc doing a good job here on early downs, stopping the inside run, which has given them trouble this far. Clasp and play. Yoma Murguia throwing. He's got some open. Oh, he had Nelson had a step on the corner, and he just, that's a tough throw. Opposite hash, a kind of across. That's a far throw, and unfortunately just wasn't quite there. That needed a little bit more arm strength, but Nelson had some space there, Coach.
Great route there by Nelson to create some space, and unfortunately, the ball just never had a chance to get there. That is not what you want to see after a great opening return, to go 3 and out without even gaining a yard.
Oh, it's going to be a fake. It's going to be a fake, and it's not going to work. It is not going to work. Joe Castillo tried the fake, did not get it. It's at the 40-yard line. Interesting. But like you said, you got to take a shot, right? If you're going to change up the narrative here, take a shot, and, you know, there it was.
That's right.
Didn't work.
I'm okay with doing something a little bit different. A fake punt, going for it on 4th down with some type of reverse, maybe, you know, something just like outside of the box, really. But right there in that situation, 4th and 10, that's a bit of a head scratcher.
1st and 10 for Lompoc is going to come out into that pistol formation with 2 wide receivers to the right-hand side. Slow snap. It's hands off. It's going to be Bailon, I believe, was the ball carrier, and he gets maybe a yard or so. Marcus Bailon there. 2nd and 9. So 2nd and 9 here for the Braves. Pistol formation, motion, play action pass. And he goes down. That is a great play.
Looked like Gabriel Sanchez coming off the edge.
Gabriel
Wow.
Sanchez off the edge, number 54. I was lost in my paperwork there. Gabriel Sanchez chased him down, and Arango just said, I'll just go down with that. So 3rd and long here, Warriors with a chance to get off the field and force a 3 and out of their own. Let's see if the Warriors drop back or if they're going to bring some pressure. Maldonado goes in motion to the right side. They love to target him. Arango's going to drop back. He's looking to the left side. Twistleman on him. And a sack. Warriors come through. The defense holds strong. A great job there by Ethan Brown, I believe it was, number 4. A great, fantastic job. Eddie Zarate also in on the mix. It'll be 4th and long for the Braves. And the Warriors defense made some adjustments, and they're playing some stout ball right now.
That's how you answer back after your offense goes 3 and out, Togs. Great job by the Warriors defense. And now another 3 and out. Give your offense the ball back.
So this is Big 55. Josue Robles is going to punt. And Coach Pickett doesn't like something. No, Lompoc doesn't like something. So last time they had Arango go back and, the typical 7-step. Usually it's like a 15-yard drop or on the punt. That one was a 7.
Right.
Now they got a different punter in Robles. And we'll see what they do. But
So looking for a more traditional punt.
yes. Last one went
Punt
10
here.
yards out of bounds, so
Yeah.
It can't get any worse.
I don't think so, unless it's a botch snap, but that was a little mind-boggling on that one.
That early timeout, too, early in the third quarter, you'd like to keep all your timeouts for the end of the game, especially in a tight game.
Yeah, especially 4th and 20. Like, what are you looking to dial up right now? Obviously, it's going to be a punt. Maybe there was some miscommunication in the personnel out there. I don't know. Someone was lined up wrong.
Warriors almost get to that,
Close.
but they don't. Ball bounces at the 45, tumbles end over end inside the 35-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors. 34, backup quarterback Gilbert Murguia steps in for Cash Carter early in the second quarter. And what's your thoughts on his play so far, Weston?
Honestly, it's tough to have expectations on a player who hasn't played a single snap all season, going in middle of the year, middle of the game when you're down 14-0, and to lead the Warriors to a tie ball game. He's done everything that I think anyone can ask for so far.
Fuentes up the middle. Robles brings him down. Gain of 4 on the play. Yeah, kind of to go back to that thought, Weston. I mean, he's done a good job managing this game. He made it, I think he's 0 for 2 on his throws. Drew 1 pass interference penalty. Hasn't completed a pass. You'd like to see him maybe get an easy completion under his belt. And if you're Coach Pickett, how do you make that happen? I guess is probably the answer that we're looking for. We'll see that here. Murguia keeps it. He's going forward. He might not need to. Can the big fella move? Put the ball away. He does. Inside. Was that a fumble? Did they call that a fumble? It looked like he went down on it. I thought he fell down on the ball. He was down. When in doubt, he should be down. The Warriors, that ball came out on the down. It was. The ball clearly came out on the tackle once his arm hit the ground, and the right call there by the official.
Yeah, absolutely. What a great concept, too. Little read option, jet sweep. Gilbert, going up the middle for a big gain. He's having a game right now, Togs.
RJ Fuentes leans forward. Gets 3 or 4, and that's been a big story, I think, Weston, is the ability to get 3 or 4 yards a pop on first down and making that down and distance manageable. That's important.
I think that's been the difference with, Cash has been a very good quarterback all season. But Gilbert, right now, there's a little bit of a change of pace. He's creating those third and short opportunities for these Warriors, making it manageable.
Fuentes over the right side. He's going forward, and he gets to another 3-4 yard gain. So it'll be third and manageable from inside the 20 into the red zone.
Fuentes picks up another 4 yards for the Warriors.
So third down and 3, and you got to think quarterback power run. Fuentes over the right side.
Absolutely.
Fuentes over the left side.
You hand the ball off right now. There's a 2-play down right now.
Fuentes up the middle with some space, trying to get to the outside, covers the ball up, and he gets inside the 10 for a first down. R.J. Fuentes.
Man, he is really taking off after contact, Dogs. I think his yards after contact is pretty impressive tonight. Fuentes bouncing off defenders left and right. He's having a game, and he's been having a good season. He's been the clear-cut running back 1 for this team, but now we have Vance Abercrombie in the game, who already had a big play earlier. Look to see if the backups can get some run.
Fresh legs in for the Warriors. Vance goes straight up the middle. He gets knocked down after a gain of about a yard. And Fuentes will go back into the game, probably just for a little bit of rest. Abercrombie out. So how can the Warriors get into the end zone here? It would be a big one. Take the first lead of the game. They're in field goal range, I'd have to believe. But Coach wants 6, not 3.
Definitely. Great possession right now. Answering back after a 3rd and out last possession. Looking for 6 right now.
Play action pass. That pass is incomplete, intended for Mraz. Mraz ran a quick slant there on the outside, had one-on-one, and good coverage there, really, and it'll be 3rd down and 6. Murguia just out of the reach, but gave him a chance. I don't mind that throw. It was a good throw.
I like it from both teams. Great call with a slant route, and then also just a great play by the corner there, step by step, the whole way through. Taking it away from Mraz.
Derek Reynoso into the game as wide receiver, far to the right. Handoff is Murguia. Murguia goes forward. Murguia pushing forward. Oh, that ball came out, but it is down. It'll be an interesting decision here. 4th and goal from the 3-yard line. Will Coach Pickett take the points, or is he going to go for it? He's bringing Twisselman into the game as a blocker. We know that means one thing. Buckle up, boys.
Yeah, it starts with an R. It's a run right now. Looks like it's going to be some type of read option, I think, up the middle. You get it either to Fuentes or Gilbert's going to keep it and run into the end zone right now.
See a little play action tight end pass here by Alejandro Narez. They like to run that play too. Roll to the right side on the play action pass. Murguia, middle. Murguia forward. Murguia, does he get it? I don't think he got it. I think he was down. No signal yet. And it looks like it'll be Lompoc ball. I thought he got into the end zone. Man, I wish I could get the end zone cam on that.
Man.
That was close.
Wow.
The officials never gave a
down,
touchdown signal, and I think it's going to be Lompoc football. First down from the 1-yard line. It is. They're running the other team's ball in. So no points out of that at all. Injured Brave on the field. We hope he's all right. But, I mean, when I say it's at about the half-foot line, it's close. I mean, it's very close.
Man, game of inches. I mean, that's probably only a few inches away from the end zone.
Well, Warriors.
Almost got a water bottle hit
water
at me.
bottle here.
Oh, man.
We're up in the booth, and somebody's throwing water bottles up, not at us, but out at the booth next to us. Kind of surprised us. We kind of jump back as they're throwing stuff up there.
I was going to say, is Mike commentating that bad? Do people really want to throw some water bottles at me? I was thinking that was going right for my face.
Oh, man. Well,
I can see that, though. You know,
I got to ask,
I'm
while we
alright
got a
with that.
break, Wes, I mean, 3 weeks into the NFL season, how's your fantasy football teams doing?
I have 2 teams, and mediocre. I have like
Mediocre.
a 2-1 team
Yeah.
and a 1-2 team. Nothing to write home about. Season's not over. I'm not 0-3 with players injured left and right, but I'm also not taking the league by storm
Yeah.
by any means.
It's early.
Oh yeah,
It's
Yeah.
early.
How about you? Anything good?
I'm in 3 leagues, and one the Righetti baseball program. We have
nice.
varsity team. We got a league going on, 12 teams. 2-1 in that league. I lost the first time. I'm in another league with a couple friends. My wife's in the same league. In fact, I play her team this week. So a little bragging rights in the household. She's
Nice.
playing for the first time. She's
Yeah.
into it. I'll tell you what.
Oh,
And
nice. Yeah.
yeah, she drafted Justin Jefferson. She had like the second pick. She of course has to make the Taylor Swift reference. So her team name is Just Another Picture to Burn.
Oh,
You know,
classic.
it is classic. But injured player for Lompoc walks off, so that's good to see.
Yeah, good to see Angel Morales walk off the field under his own power.
Don't want anybody to get hurt out here, and these fields are no joke. But they're playing
You know
hard,
what,
so hopefully we see
Togs?
them out here.
I will say, I'm smelling a little something right now. Smelling some tri-tip cooking up over
Hey.
at the Righetti Ag program.
Yeah?
Always does a fantastic job with those tri-tips. So if you're watching, or if you're listening right now, go ahead and grab yourself some tri-tip sandwich and enjoy the rest of this game. I'll tell you what.
False start on the outside. That's going to be called against Lompoc. I'm curious, Weston, how the people at home are going to come get a tri-tip. But if they're perhaps also making tri-tip, and it's 8:30 at night,
Oh, yeah, exactly.
maybe they
I'm-
grab a tri-tip. But if you're
Maybe
not
for
here,
the next game that you're
next
here
time
or
you
something.
come here,
Yeah,
get a
absolutely.
tri-tip sandwich.
Absolutely.
It's
If
very
you're
good.
watching this and you're at the game, go get a tri-tip sandwich. There's you never know. There's possibilities. But Miguel and Guillermo Guerra do a fantastic job with the Righetti FFA program.
Oranga rolls to the right side. He is looking for somebody, and it is going to be incomplete. That ball came out. So incomplete pass there. It'll be 2nd down and 10 from the half-yard line. Your brother's at FFA, am I right?
Yes, he
Yeah.
is. He is an FFA.
Yeah.
He doesn't take an animal or anything.
No,
that,
yeah.
I was an FFA.
I see
I
him.
took
He
an animal.
dressed up today for Jersey Day, I think. Or maybe not.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I did see him, but I tell you what, I mean, his shorts are getting shorter by the hour.
Oh,
I mean, he wears
dude.
there's mid-thigh shorts, and then there's like mid-groin shorts.
How does that kid not get checked
I
with
don't know.
with the shorts? How is that not a dress code? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. Run goes to the outside with Maldonado. Maldonado pushes forward. He'll get a 1st down. So from the shadow of their own goalpost, Nelson Maldonado runs it over the right side, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Braves at the 14-yard line, or excuse me, at the 16-yard line. Is your brother here tonight? I'm sure he is.
I think he is.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think he's. I don't know for sure. I haven't seen him. I've seen him at every other home game, but he's either here or at the gym, probably squatting right now. You never know.
Handoff goes up the middle, and a good job by the Warriors defense stopping that after a gain of a couple. That was Noah Kennard, the ball carrier. And you got to feel, Weston, that they're probably going to start. They're going to take a shot to Maldonado. I have a feeling it's coming soon. Lull him to sleep with some runs and then take that shot, because a lot of teams have taken a shot on us. It's ended up well for them.
I feel like it will happen at some point in the game. We haven't called Maldonado's name since the first quarter.
Tried to. Arongo rolling to the right side, finds nothing, and Daryl Twisselman gobbles him up there after a gain. I don't think there's much gain. That could go down as a quarterback sack. Good job in coverage by the Warriors secondary.
The coverage has been there for the Warriors ever since the second quarter. It looks like Arango hasn't had anywhere to really throw the ball, and the Warriors D-line is feasting right now.
So now the Warriors are going to drop back with 2 safeties. They got Harris and Jacob Nelson back as they're going to go trips left formation. Adrian Mondol is going to come out to the left side. Looks like they're in a kind of a zone defense here. Oranga drops back. It'll be a screen pass to the right side. Cut is complete. Some space in front of him. One man to beat. Gets by him. Another man to beat. Inside the 40-yard line. Finally chased down by Vance Abercrombie. Noah Kennard with the huge run. Great play call. Distract everybody to the left. Quick screen pass to the right. And that goes for a big gain for Lompoc. And they're in business at the 40-yard line.
Great play call, and then just so many missed tackles on that play. Just the shiftiness on that run. That was quite the play.
And on cue, the Warriors jump off sides for the third or fourth time of the game. It'll be 1st and 5 from the 35. Marcus Bailon comes back into the game for Lompoc. Oranga into the shotgun. Handoff is to Bailon up the middle. That goes for a yard or so. Twisselman again on the tackle. Zarate came out of the pile with the ball, but I don't think it was a fumble. Well, we've had one turnover so far. That's been a pick 6 by Abercrombie. Warriors could use another one right here.
Yeah, especially with the way that Lompoc is dialing up this possession. Looks like they're not stopping.
Maldonado right side with some space. He gets outside, and man, he can fly. Finally brought down by Harris on the play, but that guy gets into some space, and man, he can get moving.
Looks like they're making it a point of emphasis to now just get Maldonado the ball in space, not only having to dial it up deep to him down the field, but even like that play right there, a little handoff, jet sweep, get around the defense. Now we have red zone for the Braves. Warriors really need to step up right now, see if they can make a stop. Still with a tight ball game.
4 wide this time. Run goes up the middle. That's Bailon. Cuts back. Nowhere to go. Wrapped up. Ethan Brown on the tackle. Gabriel Sanchez also in on the stop. It'll be a gain of 1 and 2nd and 9 upcoming. And that'll be the end of the end of the third quarter. No scoring in that third quarter. 14-14. Your score here at Warriors Stadium on a beautiful Friday night. Homecoming for the Warriors. Homecoming and King and Queen were named at halftime. Congratulations to them. It's been a fun one so far, but man, there's momentum back and forth. I don't know what to expect. This has just been a fun ride, Weston.
This is going to be a fun last 12 minutes, and that third quarter was just the tale of both defenses really stepping up. I mean, the Warriors did get to the 1-yard line and almost scored, but nothing there that the defense let up. Now let's see how our Warriors can hold up right now with the Braves sitting in the red zone position.
Absolutely. Well, dancing here for the cheerleaders. Always do a fantastic job.
Bumping up that music. That sounds like...
They put on the Righetti Warriors. Let's see if we can show them here. They put on the Righetti Warriors uniforms. They're rocking it tonight. Look at that. All wearing somebody's uniforms. Fantastic. Go, ladies. Doing a great job. Always great. Got to give the cheerleaders some love, Wes, you know?
Definitely.
They do a great job, and they don't get probably recognized hard enough.
Absolutely. That sounded like some Britney Spears, maybe. That was good.
Oranga play action pass. He's being chased.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Big sack there by Sanchez. And that'll be 3rd and long. A huge play by Gabriel Sanchez.
Sanchez has stepped up so big for the Warriors. I believe that's his 3rd sack tonight, Togs. coming off the edge with bad intentions on that one.
I am still stuck that you knew that was Britney Spears. I don't even know if that's true or not. That's kind of my era.
That sounded like Britney Spears to me.
It could be.
Yeah.
We're probably wrong.
Is it weird that I knew that was Britney Spears, or is it, I'm just in tune with my
Let's just
pop?
say, oops, you did it again. Oranga drops back to pass, going forward, and he will stumble. Abercrombie chasing him. Joe Turf cleans him up.
Great job by the coverage again. Like, Orongo had nowhere to go with the football, and then the D lineman just swarming to Orongo. Well done. Another sack on the play.
So a weird spot. Are they going to try to kick this? A kick from here is going to be in the neighborhood of 45 yards. And they're going to bring their kicker onto the field. Jackson Taylor will set the block down, and you can kick off a block in high school football, at the right hash at the 35. So this will be a 45-yard field goal. Warriors got to be smart here. Don't allow a fake. This is, we'll see if he got the leg. Don't jump off sides either. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up. And it is no good. It's just short. They miss it. And it's still 14-14. I thought it had a chance. We had to hold our breath there, and it was no good.
It looked like he booted it, but it just ran out of steam at the end and came up a few yards short. That was actually impressive that he looked to get the ball almost there.
Yeah. I don't know directionally if that was on. It looked like it was. It landed kind of just short of the right upright, so I thought it had a pretty good chance. But the Warriors get the ball at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Gilbert Murguia back at quarterback. No running backs here. They're going to wide it out with 3. This could be a quarterback run. Handoff. Fuentes out of the backfield. Murguia goes forward. Murguia puts his head down, and he gets 3 or so. So I think for both of these teams, lesson is just going to be about when are they going to, who's going to take that shot and going to get hit home? Because it's coming with both teams. Just when is it going to get there?
Gilbert's led some really good drives tonight as well. I'm expecting another good one right here after a great turnover on downs by the defense. Or, missed field goal.
Handoff, this one to Fuentes. Oh, it's a fumble, just like we said it, and I think Lompoc's got it. It looks like Lompoc has come after. We said the turnovers, and it is going to be Brave football. And just like that, our second turnover of the game, and not one you like to see. RJ Fuentes coughs it up, and the Braves take over. And that's kind of what we've been waiting for, something big to happen. Is this the time? Momentum swings towards the Braves.
Warriors' first turnover on the night, and not in a good position either. Handing it to their own 27-yard line to Lompoc. Getting this offense right back on the field, which could be just the type of play that they needed to set something up.
Play action pass, looking to the right, double move, breaks open, and that'll be a pass interference or a holding penalty called on the Warriors. As he tried to get out of that route, Damian Mraz grabbed him. It was an out and up route, and he grabbed him, and that'll be either holding or pass interference. It won't be pass interference, it should be holding. It looked like it was before the pass was thrown. Indeed, it is a holding penalty called against the Warriors. The right call. He held him. But you don't there, and perhaps that's a touchdown.
Definitely looked like they had a safety roaming the middle of the field there, but yeah, anything to stop a touchdown. I'll take that.
And there we go again. Another Warrior penalty. That time they got Twisselman.
Got him with the hard count there.
So 1st and 5 from outside the 10. I think it's the 12-yard line. Bailon and Aronga into the backfield. Motion man is Maldonado. Maldonado gets the handoff to the right side. He's got some space, cuts upfield, chased from behind. Thomas Harris is there. He's finally brought down by Ethan Brown. Sanchez as well, but it'll be close to the first down. It'll be 2nd and a yard from inside the 10.
Picking up a couple for Lompoc. Starting by Sanchez for the Warriors.
Now at the goal line, and what's been working real well right now is Lompoc's run
Here's the
game.
Wildcat. Here's Maldonado taking the direct snap. It's happened twice for him. This time he's going forward. Is he going to get his third one? No, he gets stood up by
Oh.
Thomas Harris.
Wow.
Absolutely stood him up there. Great job there by the Warriors. Excuse me, that's Ruben Ramos, number 14. But it'll be a 1st and goal.
That kid's a wrestler. That is absolute perfect double leg technique on that one.
Another heavy set with Maldonado, the Wildcat quarterback. He goes forward. He's met quickly. Jordan Asako gets him down. The big nose tackle. And the Warriors defense makes a stop.
Great push by the D line there to really get through and sniff out that run up the middle. That's one thing that has definitely gone right recently for the Lompoc offense.
So heavy set here. Maldonado goes off the field. Arongo back in at quarterback. Extra lineman, extra tight end. They got 3 of them. 1 receiver to the left. Single back is Bailon with a fullback Adame. Handoff is to Bailon. Gabbert Abercrombie shoots the gap but misses, but he's down at the 3-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and goal from the 3.
Great job by Abercrombie there, really shooting through the A gap and at least forcing the running back to do a little misdirection until the defense could catch up, bring him down at the 2-yard line. Big play right here, Togs.
Huge play right here for the Warriors defense. Bailon in the backfield with Aronga. Adame the fullback. Did they get us again? I believe they did. Oh my gosh, guys. This has got to stop. But luckily it doesn't result in the first down, just half the distance to the goal. And they're going to jog Maldonado back on. They're going to take the quarterback out. So they're back into their Wildcat formation with Maldonado as the guy getting the snap. So let's see if they do it. They've had Maldonado keep the ball every single time so far. Let's see if he gives the ball off here and throws off the Righetti Warrior defense. They're super tight to the right side. Handoff, he does get it off, and it's Bailon in for the touchdown. That was just too easy. Bailon with the 2-yard touchdown run, Marcus Bailon.
Bailon could have just walked into the end zone there. I mean, you know what? I could have drove my truck through that hole that the offense created there. Good play. Good call there on 3rd down.
The extra point is blocked. That could be huge. That could be very, very huge. That snap seemed like it was just mishandled and gave the lineman a couple extra chances to get there. They got a hand on it, and that's blocked. So 20-14, Lompoc leads here. 7:02 left to play in the ball game. And now you're asking the Warriors to put together a drive. And they've been content staying in this game with the run. I'm curious how long you'll stick with that. If they're willing to take a shot or if they're content pushing the ball down the field, being very methodical in scoring. Be interesting to see how Coach Pickett handles this with your backup quarterback leading the way.
I think the Warriors have done a good job of really running the football, letting Gilbert also create on with his feet as well. But I don't know. I think you really look to get the ball in your playmakers' hands, and they haven't really done that enough, I think, in my opinion, tonight with Jacob Nelson and Mraz as well. I think you feed the ball to your playmakers, get them going. Short routes, slant routes, out routes, something to get them going because you just got to get your players involved tonight. And it's really only been who is it? Fuentes and Gilbert paving the way tonight, I think.
So Jackson Taylor will kick it off. I'd have to believe they don't kick it deep. Last time that didn't work out. They ran it out to the 40-yard line when they kicked it to Amba. We'll see what they do here. I think it'll be just a little pooch directional kick. Hopefully that goes out of bounds. Let it go out of bounds. It won't. That's because it took a bounce to the right. Amba, right side. He's got some space on the right side. He pushes forward across the 30-yard line, and that's about it. That ball looked like it was going out of bounds, took a right-hand turn. It definitely wasn't going to go out of bounds, so good job by Braden Amba to pick that up. It'll be 1st and 10 as Gilbert Murguia jogs on the field again. And looking for a drive here, Weston, looking for a big one.
I like the personnel from the Warriors. I think the formation that's had the most success is their heavy set, honestly. Bring in, because what the Lompoc Braves do, like you said earlier, they have a 3-man front on the D line. If you can get all of those offensive linemen pushing up field through the defenders, climbing up the ladder, hitting the linebackers, I think you can have success running the ball up the middle.
Jacob Nelson with the handoff. No, he keeps it. Murguia's got it. Murguia goes forward, and Murguia in for a first down. Man, he's got to tuck that ball away. That was a great job there by the Warriors. Gilbert Murguia, who I thought gave the ball off to Nelson, he pulled that out and went straight forward. That's been a good play for them so far. That fake jet sweep, quarterback power run, it's been good.
Great design there. Great job by Nelson, too, for really faking that one like he had the ball. I thought as well as you did, Nelson had the ball, but Murguia's running the ball great tonight.
Murguia again, up the middle. He's got more space. You gotta love it. The big fella gets 11 yards. And here's the thing about the quarterback power, Weston. You go quarterback power run, it's 11 on 11. When you hand the ball off, it's 11 on 10. Now they got to account for the quarterback. So it's a hat on the hat, put somebody on somebody, hit some people, and there you go. Gilbert Murguia's getting the job done.
Great point. You got more players blocking for you, and I love the fact that they're doing this misdirection motion and then also pulling guards, pulling their wings.
Abercrombie, right side, breaks the tackle, covers the ball up. He gets 8 yards. It's Abercrombie pushing the pile going forward. Warriors in business at the 37. Are you not entertained, Weston?
Keep going to what's working right now. Run the football. I love their offensive linemen, too, their movement. Like I said just before that play, they're really making an emphasis on pulling guards and pulling also their wings and having Murguia run off the power. I mean, it's just looking like a well-oiled machine right now.
Abercrombie, right side. He'll have a first down. Cuts it back. That'll be a first down for the 25. Like you said, Coach, the big fella's getting behind the offensive lineman. Lucas Grock paving the way. Doing it. Nathan Montano, the center. Alejandro Nares getting in there. Twisselman's in the mix. Big 58, Ivan Pacheco. Let him eat, boys.
Moving the chains, man. That's all you can ask for right now. And they're not needing to throw the ball doing it either. This is a fantastic drive right now.
Angel Cruz Bays up the middle with number 55. Oh, a stiff arm.
Big stiff
arm.
Gosh.
Another one. Abercrombie running with a purpose. Oh, wow. My gosh. Put that on the highlight tape. Wow.
Derrick Henry, is that you?
Ooh.
Oh, man. That was nasty.
Oh, man.
Hand to the face mask. Shove him down. He said, no, thank you. I'll take my first down.
Maybe Taylor Swift is watching him. If you're watching, Taylor, we appreciate it.
There's a chance.
Smash that like button.
Yeah.
Murguia up the middle. Runs forward, leans forward to the 5. Second and goal from the 5-yard line. Another good run by the Warriors.
That QB power has really been their go-to tonight. They're really creating a hole between the tackle and the guard, and then Vance, Abercrombie, or their, Fuentes, either running back, going through and blocking for Gilbert. I mean, this is a great drive.
Abercrombie in the backfield. Murguia, snap, hands it off. Good block, good kick-out block. Abercrombie goes forward. He stretches out. Does he get it? No, he's down at the 1-yard line. That ball hit the ground and went out. He's down at the 1. So the Warriors will have 2 chances from the 1-yard line. Oh, it's touchdown! They gave him a touchdown! No. Did they give him a touchdown? They did.
Oh,
No. Okay, the back judge.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
back
that looked
judge
like-
puts up 2 arms, and everybody thought touchdown, but it's not. It's at the 1-yard line. That's the right call.
Oh, really fooled everyone. All
Fooled
of our
everybody.
fans.
The
and
band went
us. Yes. Oh man.
The crowd's booing, but that's the right call.
All right, well, let's get a touchdown right now then. Let's see what they got. Just short.
Abercrombie just short at the half-yard line.
There's no
Okay, the back
question
judge
here.
is doing it again. Stop putting your arms up
Oh.
like it's a touchdown. And this is a huge play, Wes.
No question.
Half-yard line. If you're Coach Pickett, you might call a timeout to talk this one over. You really, really might.
Yeah, definitely. You're obviously going for it right now. Now, what's your best play in the goal line? You're going to go to it right now and at least get half a yard for the score.
Touchdown! Vince Abercrombie, his second of the night, and it is tied.
Booyah, baby. Right when you needed it, you got it. 4th and short. Needed a touchdown with 3 minutes to go. Down a score. Now, tie ball game.
Hey,
They can go ahead.
extra
with
point
this.
away from taking the lead for the first time tonight. It'll be Joe Castillo with Murguia to hold. Snap is a little bit high. The kick is up, and the kick is good. The Warriors have the lead with 3:03 left to play in the ball game. You've got to be liking this one, guys. Oh man, Wesson, what a game!
Fantastic game, and that's all that's Righetti's put on the field this year are just great games. Just their fight, this culture that the coaches, Coach Pickett and his staff have brought to this team. I mean, it's just energized throughout the whole team, and in the stadium as well. Like everyone is into this right now for good reason.
Absolutely. We hope you're enjoying it at home. We appreciate you watching. If you are, hit the like button. Do it for us. Show us some love.
Hit the like,
We'd
give
love
us
to
a
hear it.
subscribe. Why not?
Yes. Subscribe, do it all. We are having a blast up here. We love bringing to you the games, all the home games here, right here on Righetti Sports Network. Hit the subscribe button. You'll get notified when we do go live. We have back-to-back home games this week and next week against Arroyo Grande. But we got one to finish here as the Warriors take a 1-point lead as Andy McGowan will kick off for Righetti at the 40-yard line. You got to kind of directionally punt this one away from Maldonado, wouldn't you say?
Yes. Do not make that mistake of kicking it to their best player for a big return. Do not do that.
This one will be returned. And some space on the outside. Gets across midfield, Monte Ortiz. Penalty markers on the play. And I think Ethan Sunderhouse might have got knocked for a penalty at the end. If he did, then that's got to just be killer for Coach Pickett. The way he's talking to him down there, I would say it's on the Warriors. But they are looking at both teams. There may be both, usually it's not two-part. Usually it's two-part. It's not just one guy. Personal foul, Warriors. And they'll add 15 yards to that. You hate to see it, but you got to deal with it now.
Up 1 point. Less than 3 minutes to go in the ball game. I mean, obviously you would like to pin the Braves back to their own 20, 25-yard line, make them have to go the whole field down. Now they start at your own 32-yard line. That hurts for sure.
Well, can't
Let's
do
see.
anything about it now. Orongo into the shotgun with Kennard, the lone tailback. Pass complete. Vance Abercrombie, the tackle. That ball is complete to Jacob Monzo. It'll be a gain of about 7 at the 25-yard line, 240 now in change. And now, if you're Lompoc, you can run this ball down and you have a chance to win it at the end, to make this come down to a kick. Quarterback keeper. That is
Great job there. Look like Sanchez.
That's Oronga.
Yeah, look like Sanchez around the edge. Run all the way around just to take Rongo. Oh, and he gets the first down. Okay.
First down at the 21-yard line.
Oh, fireworks.
Some fireworks going on.
Yeah. How about it?
How about it?
2 minutes to go. 1 point game. This is fireworks.
This
dog.
is
This game
fireworks.
has been fireworks.
4 receiver set this time as Kennard is in the backfield with Oronga. Maldonado in the slot left. Oronga dropping back, looking to the left side, heaving it deep. And it's caught by Maldonado. Maldonado has it inside the 5. He's down at the 4. And if you're Coach Pickett, you probably got to start thinking about using some timeouts to stop the clock so they don't score with no time.
That's absolutely right. They're in a position right now, Lompoc is, where they could take the clock down and look to punch it in or kick the chip shot field goal.
Warriors with all 3 timeouts. They're going to have a chance here. They're going to get the ball back with some time. But if they stop them here, they're going to have to burn it. Handoff goes to Maldonado. He'll walk in for a touchdown. That is too easy. So the Warriors give up a touchdown. His Nelson Maldonado's third touchdown of the game, this time from a yard out. And so they'll probably leave the offense on and go for 2, I would assume, to make it a 7-point game. And they are. This is a big play. They're going to run Maldonado again into that Wildcat formation. Maldonado hands it off this time, and he doesn't get it. Doesn't get it. There is a penalty marker on the play. Oh, they call a false start before the snap. That actually hurts us. You take the points off the board there. Oh.
That's right. They had them stopped. There was going to be no 2-point conversion. Now they get another chance.
So, interesting call. They're going to probably jog the kicker on here now because percentage points here, you say you probably go kick it because you're out now at the 7-yard line instead of the 2. And so they're going to kick it from the 15-yard line. The 15-yard line would make it a 25-yard extra point. A very important kick. The kick is up, and that kick is good. Jackson Taylor puts it through the upright. So the Braves lead 27-21. A touchdown ties it. An extra point will win it for the Warriors. They'll have 1 minute and 9 seconds left, 3 timeouts. And you're going to have to ask Gilbert Righetti to do something he hasn't really done all game long, and that's throw the football at some point. Look for the matchups on the outside. Damian Mraz, Jacob Nelson, 50-50 ball. Somebody's got to come up with a big one.
Talk about a moment right now. First game as a varsity QB, and you have a chance to go with a game-winning drive. Right now, 1 minute 9 left to go in the game. However, if the Braves do kick it off and give the Warriors a chance to return, I'd say you're definitely trying to go for a big return right now to get yourself.
This is interesting too. The kickoff here. What do you do if you're Lompoc? You're almost content just giving it to him at the 35 and kicking it out of bounds. I hate to say that, but you don't want to risk a big return here, or you squid kick it or you pooch kick it. You know, you could see that happen too. I don't know. They've got some hands people on the field in their second line. So Amba's back. Ethan Sunderhouse is back deep. Mraz is back deep. Next line is Adrian Mondole, Aiden Finley, and Ethan Brown. So we'll see what the Braves decide to do. They're going to kick it deep, and it's going to be Amba. Amba, up the middle. He's got space, no way! Out across the 45. Maybe a late hit. No, it's not. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 47. Hey. Just what they needed, a big return. They got it. Now they got to go 53 yards to tie this game.
Great job by Amba there. Great kickoff return in general with the blocking, getting them some open field to run and get to the 45-yard line. Just what they needed. Get up close to midfield. Let your quarterback, Marguerite, do some work. Time to hit your playmakers right now.
We'll see what Coach Pickett decides to do. If they run it, do they throw it? They're going to run quarterback power again. Murguia up the middle. He's only going to get 3. They're going to need to go quick. It's 56 seconds left on the clock. They're going to have to throw the football. They've got 3 timeouts. They can't afford 3-yard gains.
Runs won't get it done by keeping the clock moving. You're going to have to get some completions out of bounds.
Play action pass. Rolling to the left. He's going to throw it out of bounds, Murguia is, and it'll be 33 seconds left. That just took 20-something seconds to go, and you still have 3 timeouts in your pocket. That's tough.
Yeah, that's one of those play calls. It's tough to understand why you do a run up the middle and then don't call a timeout after. Like, everyone knows you should be throwing the ball right now. I don't know if you're going to catch anyone off just running the ball and trying to get a huge gain.
If you run the ball, you've got to get the first down to stop the clock. That's it. But that's really the bottom line. Murguia drops back to pass. Looking deep to the left. He slings it deep for Nelson. That is incomplete. Incomplete on the play. Intended for Jacob Nelson. Nelson Maldonado there on the pass. Not a whole lot behind that throw, and that was good job by Nelson to break that up. Could have been an easy pick. Coach Pickett's now going to take his first time out of the game, of the half, right here with 22 seconds left, and it's 4th down. Quickly got to 4th down. At minimum, you got to get 7 yards here. Story all week's been change the narrative, right? Can you have the opportunity to come out on top to get the job done? And here's what we're faced with. Backup quarterback in the game at the 50-yard line. Got to get 7 yards, but 22 seconds left, 2 timeouts. Realistically, probably 2, at most 3 plays left in your arsenal. So they got to be for some chunks.
That's right. You have 2 timeouts left. 4th down. I mean, this is obviously must pick up right now and move the chains. And if you do not go out of bounds, but you get the first down, hurry up to the ball with the clock stopped.
He jumped off sides, and that's a good call. That line judge on the near side was lined up on the 45-yard line. He wasn't watching, but luckily the far line judge did call that. It'll be 4th and 2. Wow, what a call right there, and it makes this more manageable as it'll be spotted at the 45-yard line. Interesting there. That was interesting. The near side line judge wasn't even on the line of scrimmage. So realistically, you could run it and call a timeout.
Yeah, now you have options going from 4th and 7 now to 4th and 2.
Murguia makes the man miss. Got to call timeout now. Got to call timeout. He does. 16 seconds left. 1 timeout at the 31-yard line. Oh, man. Oh, man. Here we go, boys. So you got to, I mean, here's 2 shots to the end zone.
Yes.
3 shots to the end zone if you're lucky to get 3 plays off. I don't think you can. I think it's 2 shots to the end zone here. And you got to look for Mraz. You got to look for Amba. You got to look for Jacob Nelson. Can he come down with a 50-50 ball? Something we got beat on last week, questionably. Don't get me started on that officiating crew. But here we go.
Well, let's look at the situation. We have one timeout in our back pocket. You have 16 seconds left. Realistically, yes, you can go for the end zone a few plays, but you could even dial up something across the middle, maybe get 10 yards, something quick, like a 6-second play, timeout, and then maybe 1 to 2 shots at the end zone.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
options.
I mean,
but
this
16
play's
seconds.
got to be, this play's got to be quick. Nelson in the slot right, Mraz far side right. Murguia drops back. He's got to get rid of this football. Throws it away. 8-9 seconds left. You just got to throw it up. You know?
Yes.
I mean, just take a shot. You don't have nothing left. Throw it.
Looks like they had Nelson dialed up to get to the corner of the end zone as well on a fade route. Why not just throw it up? Exactly. Hit one of your
Second
best playmakers.
Down and 10 from the 31-yard line. He's going to take his third and final timeout here. And, well, I guess he's banking on the fact that this is the last play of the game, which it probably is. But if you land in bounds, the game's over regardless. So it's got to be a throw to the end zone. It all comes down to this, folks. 9 seconds left. Lompoc leads 27-21. Righetti with the ball at the 31-yard line has to get a touchdown to tie, an extra point to win. Their third and final timeout. Lompoc still has 2 timeouts, so they could call a timeout after the Warriors come out in whatever set they come out. 9 seconds is probably one play. Average
That's
play
right.
takes somewhere in that neighborhood. We'll see.
You're thinking Hail Mary on this play. Now we get the chance to see the arm strength of Murguia. It's going to be realistically a 35 to 40-yard pass, and it's got to get to the end zone right now.
So
Reynoso wide right. Mraz and Nelson wide to the left. Snap, play action pass. Murguia drops back. Murguia to the end zone. No, it wasn't the end zone, it was to Nelson, but it's incomplete at 3 seconds left on the clock. It'll be the last play of the game here, and this one, I'd love to see Cash put his helmet on and throw this one because you know he's got the arm strength for it. I mean, obviously he's not going to, but that's where.
And the Warriors don't have any timeouts. They're going to have to get something going right now.
You got to go quick here. You don't want to delay a game and make. I mean, what I think 30 yards is going to be, kind of 40 yards is going to be about the max. Murguia's arm looks like it. They're going to wide right, trips to the right. Prevent defense for Lompoc. Murguia drops back. He rolls to the right side. He's got to heave it deep. Oh, he had Reynoso. And that's incomplete. Or, no, it's picked off. Excuse me. And that'll be it. Monte Ortiz intercepts it. Lompoc wins it. The buzzer sounds. It is over. Lompoc defeats Righetti 27-21. And once again, the Warriors come up on a losing effort of a one-possession game. It's been the story all year. Your heart breaks for these guys who battled their tails off all night. And unfortunately, they're going to fall to 1-5 on the year. Lompoc's good to improve to 4-2. Weston, obviously, Nelson Maldonado, player of the game for Lompoc, had a fantastic game for the Warriors. They did all they could. Unfortunately, came up short. Your thoughts?
There were key players that we pointed out for Lompoc coming into this game, and they got it done tonight for Lompoc, edged out the victory. But all in all, during this homecoming night, it was a great game, a great presentation for the candidates of our homecoming king and queens. I really enjoyed tonight. I like what this Righetti team is and this program. I think the fans are invested as well. I think 1-5 obviously doesn't look good, but that's not the story to this team. They're in every game. They battle every single game, and they have not shown me 1 second of giving up during any single game. I mean, they were down 14-0 in this game, and they
Yeah.
completely flipped the script on Lompoc, tying up the game, and also taking them down to the wire. They were up at 1. They were up 1 point with 3 minutes to go, and just fell short yet again.
Final score, Lompoc 27, Righetti 21. Yes, like you said, Coach, you gotta just love these guys for the heart that they put into this, coaching staff, the players. Respect to them, kudos to them. Unfortunately, you just want in the worst way for them to come out on top, and they unfortunately didn't tonight. But a good game nonetheless. We'll be back at it next Friday against AG. Kickoff 7 o'clock. We'll have that game live for you right here on Righetti Sports Network. Where all of us here at Righetti High School, whether you're watching at home, abroad, wherever you are, we appreciate you watching, and we really, really appreciate the support all year long. From all of us here, alongside my partner Weston Hamill, our fantastic cameraman Alejandro Hernandez. My name's Kyle Tognazini signing off. Good evening from Orcutt, California.